Hey guys, so I'm back with part 2 of my Q&A video. I have about 25 or so more questions, so I'm going to answer those and then I'll be done with my Q&A videos. So let's just get started. Number 26 is, what is your favorite thing about your husband? Well, I love that he has such a big heart and he would do anything for anybody, and he's just so loving and caring. And if we're talking about physical attributes, then I love his eyes and I love his arms. I love just about everything about that man. But yeah, those are my favorite things. So 27, what's your favorite clothing store? You guys know I'm not good with this whole girl, like, clothing and stuff thing, but there's this place called Francesca's. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, guys. I know where it is. I know how to get there. They have really cute dresses and stuff. So probably that place. Yeah, that's about it. 28. What religion are you? I'm a Christian. And I'm super proud of it. And I love being a Christian. And I was actually baptized Catholic. But I always went to a Methodist church. And yeah, so I'm Christian. Number 29. What was the moment when you knew your husband was the one? Well, after we met, he came up to visit me a couple weeks later in Ohio, and he has a grandma that actually lives in Indiana, and it was maybe about a 4-hour drive from us, but we wanted to go visit her, and he wanted me to meet his grandma because that's the closest family that he has to where I lived. So when we were there, this feeling I had with him, it was incredible. We were taking a walk. She lived way out in the country, in the middle of nowhere. And there was just a bunch of farmhouses and stuff like that, and it was gorgeous. And we went for a walk down the road, and we were just talking and laughing, and I think then is when I really knew that he was the one. I didn't want to spend another day without this man. I knew it. So I think probably when we went to go visit his grandma. Okay, next question. Is your husband active duty or Army Guard? He is. Oh my gosh. Alpha, you're bothering me. Stop it. He is active duty. All right, next. What is your favorite thing to eat? Oh my gosh. I love to eat. So this is a great question. I love Mexican food or any kind of food like that. So probably tacos or anything like that. I love it. So anything Mexican food. I've been to Mexico 3 times, and I wish we had that kind of Mexican food up here and not just our Americanized style Mexican food, but so amazing. I would eat it every day of my life, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. No joke. All right, next question. Is it easier for you to be an open book in a daily life or in front of a camera? I don't know. I would think that I'm a pretty open book in my, normal life too. So it's probably about the same for me. I don't really notice a huge difference. But I guess I could see how it may be a little bit easier here because I'm never probably going to see a lot of you guys in real life. I don't know if that makes a difference, but I could see how that might be a little bit easier. But I think it's probably about the same. All right. Have you tried any natural fertility treatments such as acupuncture, and what's your opinion on them? I've never done acupuncture. I tried some fertility massage thing once, and it felt really good. But, and I think that's actually the month that I did get pregnant. So maybe it worked. I don't know. But I feel that, shoot, if you want to try it, there's no harm in trying any of that stuff. It can't hurt, that's for sure. So if you can try stuff naturally first before you have to do something else, then hey, go for it. I think it's a great idea to try. You see this dog? You just won't leave me alone. This dog is driving me nuts. He's being crazy. Okay, next question. What did you want to be when you were younger? Well, it depends how far back we go. So when I was like in kindergarten or so, I wanted to be a dolphin trainer. Yeah, like at SeaWorld. That's what I wanted to do. But then I kind of was made fun of by my brothers, and still to this day am made fun of by my brothers for that. So then after that, I wanted to be a veterinarian. So those were the two things when I was little that I wanted to be. Okay. Do you have any brothers or sisters? Yes, I have 2 older brothers, and they are my world. I love them. They're amazing. We're all really close, and I'm just so lucky to have such awesome siblings. Like, it's just, they're amazing. Okay. Do you constantly test during your 2-week wait? Yes, I do, and I waste tons of money doing that, but you know what? Can't help myself. Okay, next. How long if you think you will TTC before doing IVF or something? Oh, how long do you think you will TTC before doing IVF or something like that? I don't really know. Honestly, no idea. I suppose after a year, if we're still not pregnant, which I guess we're kind of coming up on that within the next like 4-ish months, then I'll go in and talk to somebody about it, but no idea how long before I would start doing anything like that. So I don't know. Okay, next question. What is your favorite TV show / movie or book? I don't watch a lot of TV, but when I do, I watch The Walking Dead. Awesome show. Scares the pee out of me, but I love it. Well, you know, I mean, it's pretty awesome. I just get scared, especially when James is gone, because it's on right now, you know, I get freaked out. Every light in the house is on. It's crazy. And I love Duck Dynasty. And then, yeah, I have a hard time with books. I actually do like to read, but I have a hard time. I'm very particular about books, so I have a hard time finding a good book. Okay, what is the weirdest thing you suspect you might crave during pregnancy? Or what was the strangest thing your mother craved while she was pregnant with you? Okay, well, I'll start with what my mom craved when she was pregnant with me, because I definitely know what she craved. She always tells me about it. She wanted Taco Bell every single day. She said that she would be at Taco Bell in the morning when they opened so that she could eat her Taco Bell every day. Maybe that's why I like Mexican food so much. I don't know. But, so that's kind of funny that she wanted Taco Bell so badly. And when I was pregnant for that short amount of time, I wanted meat and like hearty foods. Really, I didn't want sweets at all. None of that. That didn't even sound good, which is weird for me. But one morning I woke up at like 4:30 or 5 in the morning and I made spaghetti. And then James woke up and he came downstairs and he saw the pots and pans because I made it from scratch. Like, we were doing the simmering the sauce, and it was a long process, okay? He comes downstairs and he's like, "Did you really just make spaghetti?" I'm like, "Yeah, I was hungry." So, I don't know, maybe I'll continue to want stuff like that, or who knows? That'd be cool. Okay, next question. What kind of sacrifices have you had to make in your own career or any to support your husband's? The biggest sacrifice that I've had to make is leaving Ohio University. I loved my school. I loved being there. That was, even when I was like in middle school, I didn't really know what I wanted to be when I grew up. I just knew I wanted to go to OU and go to school, and he changed everything. And it was 100% worth it, but that was definitely my number one sacrifice, was leaving the school that I loved so much. But 100% worth it. Love where I'm at today, so I wouldn't change a thing. Okay, next question. What is your favorite foundation, and what is your most used shampoo conditioner? I don't even know what the name of my foundation is. I think it's MAC. I'm fairly certain that it's some MAC brand, which I heard causes cancer, so that's probably bad to be putting on my face, but I don't use it very often. I usually just use powder, but I don't know. Anyway, and then what is my most used shampoo conditioner? I just use Herbal Essences shampoo. I don't use anything fancy. I'm not a fancy girl. I just, get it at the store and put it on there, and it's great and it smells delicious. All right, next question. Is your fur baby a major help when you're having a hard time when your hubby deploys? Yes. If I didn't have Alpha, I don't even know what I would do. Like, even though he drives me nuts because he is so hyper and crazy, he's always there though. And if I'm sad, his whole 90-pound body tries to get up in my lap and lick my face and try to make me feel better. And he makes me feel a lot safer too, because obviously I'm by myself. And he would rip somebody to shreds if they tried to come in the house. And he's a very good dog. He would not hurt a fly unless they were trying to hurt me. And at night, he sleeps right in front of the bedroom door, like watching out for everything. It's amazing. And I'm so glad I have him. I would be lost without that dog. All right. What is your opinion about having a baby while in college? I would say that it is not ideal because college is very stressful. Having a newborn is very stressful. So you put those together and it's like poof. And I know a lot of people who have done it, and most of them, not all of them, most of them have put their college on hold to raise their baby until they're in school, and then maybe they'll go back to school. But I would say if you have the choice to, wait until you're done with school, or, because it's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard. Now, that doesn't mean you can't do it. But obviously, you'd be probably in a better place in your life, in a less stressful place in your life if you weren't doing school and having babies at the same time. That's just my thoughts on it, though. All right, next question. Why can't you live just a bit closer to me? Again, I'm flattered. The army man, I'm telling you, takes me away from everything. But that's really sweet. We would be best friends, probably. Okay, next question. How did you get started in baking, and what advice would you give someone who is interested in going into that career? Well, I just always have loved to bake, and I started, I think I said in my previous video, I would be baking in the kitchen with my grandma, and I loved it, and I've always loved it, and I never stopped baking. And also, when I've had a lot of surgeries, I don't know if I mentioned that, like I know I've said I've had my hips replaced and whatnot, but I've had more surgeries than that, plenty of them. So I've had a lot of downtime recovering, and even when I was younger, I would turn on the Food Network and I would just watch it for hours. I didn't want to watch cartoons. I didn't want to watch, when I was a little bit older, I didn't want to watch like reality TV. I wanted to watch Food Network. And my favorite shows were like Ace of Cakes and, those type of shows. And I really got into baking and decorating cakes and everything. It was just so fascinating to me, and I loved it. So that's kind of where all that started. And then what advice would you give someone who's looking to go into that? Honestly, you have to start somewhere. So don't be afraid to start your own little business, and you just need to get your name out there and do your best, and it will grow. You will get customers that will be repeat customers. They'll just keep coming back, and then your name spreads more because they tell people, and then so just, if you want to do it, try. Go for it. Do it. And maybe something amazing will happen. So that's my best advice for you. That's probably not very good advice. I don't know. I don't know if that even means anything, but sounds good. So yeah, those are all my questions. And so I finally answered all of my 50 or whatever questions. And yeah, good questions, guys. Best day ever. So now I guess I'll just do a little update because I'm done with that and tell you what's going on and all that kind of stuff. All right, so as far as an update goes, I am definitely not pregnant, and I found that out yesterday. And my friend found out that she was pregnant yesterday. So she's that friend I was referring to in my last video saying that she can look at her husband and get pregnant. Definitely. I kind of knew it was coming. Like that just happens. Like if she tries, she's pregnant. That's just how it works. So I was expecting that, but when it's on the day that you find out you were for sure not pregnant, and it was hard. It was a hard day yesterday, and I hate being jealous because I am a little jealous, and I hate that, but it makes me sound horrible. But I think you guys have to know her little situation first before I sound like super terrible. This is the girl that basically she was like, oh, I want a baby. And then she was like, no, I hope I'm not pregnant because my husband's a douchebag and I don't want his baby. Blah. And then she's pregnant. And I adore my husband. And we're not pregnant. And stuff like that just, oh, it kills me, it kills me, it kills me. So yeah, yesterday wasn't the best day I've ever had in my life. And yesterday was definitely one of those days where I went and burned a lot of gas in the Camaro because I drove and I drove and I cried and I drove some more. And it made me feel a little bit better though. But yeah, it was a rough day yesterday and I was sad. But I mean, there's nothing I can do, and in a couple months we'll be right back at it trying again. So hopefully it works out and everything's okay. But I'm really lucky though because I was having a bad day yesterday and some of my friends knew that and they were really helpful in my family. Like my mom, she kept calling me to check on me, and I talked to my brother for a while and some friends I haven't talked to in a while. So it was good because I was laughing last night and the day turned out better than kind of how it started. But, yeah, so that's kind of what's going on there. So I guess I'm not going to be doing any TTC or pregnancy vlogs for at least a little bit. Not too much longer. But, so I guess I'll just be doing some fun vlogs and, you know, I don't know, some tags and all sorts of cool things the next little bit until Jameson gets home. I can't wait for that. It's still going to be a little bit, but, you know, still. Also, I'm going to get working on that exercise/diet video before too long, but yesterday I actually went over to my friend's house, the one that is 20 weeks pregnant. She was the one that was 5 days apart from me. So can you believe it? I would have been 20 weeks pregnant like this week. That's nuts. Anyway, so I went over to her house. We decided we wanted to decorate for Christmas because we were bored. And all of her Christmas stuff was up in the attic. Well, her husband's like, you are not going up there to get it. Like, you're pregnant, you'll fall through, and that'd be bad. So I was like, oh, I'll go get it. So I go up there, and I totally twisted my leg getting down off the ladder, and it was a mess, guys. So that video might have to wait a little bit until my leg feels a little bit better, so I'm not super gimpy and trying to work out and just looking a fool. So, yeah, we might have to wait a smidge on that, but not too long, because I'll be back no time. But yeah, so I'll be doing that soon, and I'm sure I'll find another fun tag to do in the meantime. Look at this crazy dog, crazy. You're so crazy. You're so crazy. Okay, but I hope you guys are having such a good day, and I'm thinking about all of you and praying for all of you, and Alicia and Mary Elizabeth, you guys got your IUIs last week, and so I hope I'm hearing exciting news soon. I cannot wait to hear what happens. So exciting. But yeah, I hope you guys are all doing great and you have a great day, and I will see you later. Bye, guys.